So Black Ops 3 has been out for a couple of weeks now. I have been focusing on other kinds of games, Fallout 4, Star Wars, Battlefront, and I've also been working on some projects, but here I am. Here's another Black Ops 3 video. Let's talk about stuff. So I guess the first thing I want to address when it comes to playing this game on the PC is resolution is kind of a problem for me. I cannot play this game on my PC at 1080p without serious performance issues, and that really causes me problems when I'm editing and trying to make sure that I'm giving you guys the best quality that I can. This is the best quality that I can give you right now. Hopefully, though, they'll do some sort of driver update for the GeForce, because I'm using GeForce GTX 660 Ti, and I can run Fallout 4 in 1080p with great resolution, great graphics. You know, everything looks fantastic. It's definitely comparable to the Xbox One, no problem. But if I can run that game at 1080p, I feel like I should be able to run a game like Call of Duty at 1080p. Right now, I am only able to run the game at 1600 by 900. So when you're watching this, you're going to see that it's kind of not as good a quality as, say, what the Advanced Warfare videos may have looked like. There's some blurriness to it and stuff, and I do apologize for that. Again, I am at the mercy of NVIDIA giving us a graphics driver that will help support this game for my graphics card at 1080p resolution. If you look at the shadows, you can see that they're really boxy, jagged, and things like that. Again, I mentioned the fuzziness to the appearance of the overall game. It definitely doesn't affect it when I'm playing it. Like, when I'm playing the game, it's actually running at 60 frames per second. So there is difference between what you guys are seeing and what I actually see. But really not a whole lot to really matter that much. Plus, it takes forever to upload 60 frame per second video, even if it's only 8 minutes long. For me, it takes forever because I don't have the greatest internet in the world. Which, anyway, whatever. So, something else I wanted to talk about. I'm sure that you'll notice while watching me play this match that I am playing very defensively. Now, I'm not taking anything away. I'm being offensive when I need to be offensive. There's a difference between playing defensively and being a camper. And no one calls me a camper in this game or anything like that. I got to thinking, like, while I was playing, about how when you're playing defensively, sometimes you're kind of shut down into a place sometimes because you killed somebody and then you killed another 3 people as you're just trying to get out of there. And then by the time you've killed that last person, the first person you killed has come back, and here you are trying to just get away from the area in general, and you have people being like, "You're a camper." The difference between playing defensively and playing as a camper will just sit someplace and wait for people to run past. Whereas if you're playing defensively, you might want to wait around the corner a little bit because you know someone's coming to get you. It's a good bet. It's a good tactic to try and think about what your enemy is going to do next. I mean, that's like the main thing about playing against, in competitive situation where you're playing a team deathmatch or playing objective-based games or whatever. You know, I mean, if somebody's coming around the corner, you know they're going to be coming around the corner. It's not like you're a camper just because you sat there for a few seconds and waited for them. You know, I think that if you sit in a place for longer than 60 to, a minute and a half, you're more than likely camping. But you already have the agenda to camp. You know, that's kind of how that goes. There are people who specifically play just to camp and to troll you. That's what they're doing. I kind of enjoy running into those players as much as it aggravates me when they kill me. If I'm on like an awesome kill streak and I happen to go around a corner and the guy's just sitting there and he waits for you and he kills you. You know, one thing that I don't try to do is run directly to the camper, because now you're playing so offensively that you don't think about anybody else but that target, and you've got that target in your mind, and you're going to die before you get there, more than likely. There's rarely ever a straight shot to the enemy without running into somebody else. So be aware of that. Think about that. You know, if you notice that when you start getting angry at somebody and you're just specifically targeting that person, you might die 3 or 4 times in a row and be like really pissed off and ready to rage quit. Just keep a mental note of, well, that's where that person was last time. He's camping. He's more than likely going to be there in the next 2 minutes if I happen to make it there in that amount of time. If you have to, you know, get an explosive out. I mean, it's fair, I feel like, if you're going to use like a noob tube against the camper, that's fair. You know, it doesn't mean that you suck at the game. It means fuck that guy. I can play like an asshole too. You know, that's the best way to go about it, I think. Who cares what anybody says about, oh, you had noob tube me to get me out of there? It's like, well, you shouldn't be hanging out waiting for people to run past you in the first place. You know. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to express that. I have no real reason for it. It's just something that I was thinking about, because I want to know what you guys think. What do you consider to be a camper? Is what I'm doing in this match at all, would you consider it camping? Or would you just consider it that I was being a defensive player and trying to think like what the enemy would think like? Obviously, you know where I stand. But anyway, it's just something to think about. And I hope that you guys are enjoying the videos that I'm putting out. I did put out a bunch of Fallout 4 videos because that's the game that I've been really sucked into lately. I tried to make room to play some Battlefront a while back and put up a video talking about some things that I had noticed. Feel free to watch that video if you haven't. It's called Is It Worth It? I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. And I think this game is worth it too. I really do enjoy playing this game with people. And if you have this game and you're on PC, we should team up and act like a team. I guarantee you we would have an advantage against the opposing players. So hit me up if that's something that you'd like to do. Again, I do not own Xbox One. I do not own a PlayStation 4. I strictly play on PC. So if you have a PC and you want to play with me, that is possible. I guess Windows 10 allows people to play on like Xbox One players can play with PC gamers, or that is going to happen in the future. And I might go ahead and get a free copy of Windows 10 if I determine that that's something that I should do. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all your interest and sticking with me on this YouTube journey. I hope to see more of you subscribe, and I also hope to get to a point with my subscribers that I can start giving away these custom game consoles that I make. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.